Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
She's with this gentleman. Kathy?
Hey, I'm with you.
Get off.
No, listen.
No, back off.
No, wait, listen.
I'll
listen.
spell it out.
No,
She's cheating on him with you.
No.
And you knew about it.
Shut these...
No.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh, Jesus. I asked her about him, and she said nothing was going on.
Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Take me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go. Go.
Get down,
Whoa.
This is like not how this is supposed to work,
just
John.
go. Go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
I'm Joey Greco. Welcome to this episode of Cheaters. Meet Wess Garron, a straightforward young man who feels his fiancée may be disregarding her commitment. Determined to uncover the truth, Wess calls on cheaters to find out what his fiancée is up to.
Wess Garron, age 26. A marketing agent who is worried that his fiancée's recent disappearances may indicate that she's not prepared to honor the vows of marriage.
Right before I met Kathy, my grandmother passed away, and then a month after that, my grandfather passed away. And they had been together all their lives. They had taken care of each other, and when I saw Kathy, that's what I saw in her, somebody that I could grow old with, somebody that when I'm down, she's there for me, and when she's down, I'm there for her. It was a beautiful night when I proposed to her. We had a picnic in the park, and basically at dessert, I got on my knee, and I asked her to be my wife, and she said yes. She teared up, and we hugged, and pretty much laid under the stars for a good hour or two, and life was perfect at that moment. Everything kind of stood still. Really busy with work, but we just don't seem to see each other hardly at all anymore. I always call her all the time, and bought her a cell phone, and she never picks up her cell phone. There's always some excuse why she didn't have the phone. And it just kind of, it's weird. It's not working out right. Something seems awkward. It hurts me really, really bad deep down inside because I've given so much to her, and the fact that I think she could be cheating on me just hurts me even more. I've looked for so many answers through her friends, asking questions, and I hear one story, and then through family, and I hear one story through them, and then basically talking to her, I bring stuff up, and she just makes me feel silly, and I feel like she's lying to me, and it hurts. It hurts really bad.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Kathy Graham, age 22. A retail salesperson who may be lying to her future husband about where and with whom she's been spending her free time. Investigation Day 2. Cheaters investigators get an early break in the case just one day after initiating the inquiry. On this chilly evening, a vehicle is observed arriving at the suspect's residence. Unaware of this investigation, the mystery gentleman gets out of the car and approaches the front door of the suspect. Approximately 30 minutes later, Cheaters cameras capture suspect Kathy Graham as she leaves her residence with the unidentified individual. The couple is followed to a nearby park where the unknown man stands up and reveals his true feelings to suspect Graham with a self-composed poem of love. She evidently approves of his romantic efforts and allows the gent to lean over for a kiss of appreciation. Shortly thereafter, the two are followed back to her residence where they are not heard from for the remainder of the evening. Investigation Day 5. After 3 days with no action to report, detectives are pleased to get back on the track. The savvy gentleman, who has now been positively identified as Victor Weinstein, gets out of his car and casually makes his way up to his girlfriend's front door, and the two are not seen for a good hour or so. Suspect Graham and company are later observed walking and kissing as they depart her residence. They load up into his snazzy BMW and are closely pursued by Cheater's agents to a nearby restaurant. After laughing, kissing, and feeding each other, the couple ends their meal and leaves. But they surprise investigators when they make a rapid stop at an unknown location. After a short while, a police officer pulls up to see what may be going on in the fogged-up vehicle. The lawman instructs suspect Graham and companion Weinstein to put their clothes back on and proceeds to warn them about public lewdness. Cheater's detectives call it a day after suspect Graham and companion Weinstein enter her residence for the night. Investigation Day 9. Companion Weinstein is back at suspect Graham's residence. A short while later, the two head to his car, where he gallantly opens the door for his sugar lady. After a few miles, the couple is observed making a stop at a local bowling alley. Once inside, companion Weinstein attempts to give his sweetheart instructions on how best to play another indoor game. Suspect Graham disregards his advice and decides her way is the best way. Her unorthodox method apparently pays off, as she embarrasses Weinstein by nailing a strike on her first attempt. Suspect Graham seems to be a natural at playing games, as proven in a recorded phone conversation with her fiancé.
What's up, girl? How are you? I'm doing good. Just going over wedding stuff. Okay. We're going to be leaving here shortly to go look at my wedding dress, and I need another girl's opinion to see how everything's going to look.
Okay, well, what about after that? Are you going to come chill with me or what?
Let me see how long it takes me getting my wedding dress and stuff. I can't give you an exact time. I mean, I've been real busy, babe. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I'll just give you a call later.
Or I'll try to call you if we get out sooner.
All right, cool. Love you, man.
Love you, too.
Cheater's detectives head back to the command center to assess all the facts in the case. Coming up, the confrontation.
Now that there's solid evidence affirming the suspect's infidelity, Cheaters approaches Wess to let him know that his intuition is accurate. Ready to end the uncertainty, Wess boldly faces the possibility that he may not be marrying the woman of his dreams. Wess, thanks for being out here with us tonight. We do have some information that we wanted to get to you. Are you ready to take a look at that?
Yeah. I think I'm ready, yeah.
Okay. The investigation starts outside your girlfriend's apartment. A car pulls up, gentleman gets out of the car, goes into the apartment complex. After a while, we identify your girlfriend coming out with this gentleman. They were followed until they arrived at a park. They're just feeding the ducks and spending the quality time that you want to be spending with her.
Yeah.
When they're through having their little picnic, they head back to her apartment.
This is a surprise to me right here.
Okay. On this day of the investigation, the same gentleman pulls up. From there, they drive to a restaurant with a mouthful of food. He's got to kiss her.
Thought I saw something in her. I don't see it now.
From there, they drive to a necking area.
Right.
They're not too far from the long arm of the law because he stops, gets them out of the car, and he asks him to put his clothes on, and he asks her to do the same thing. I know.
Oh, man.
After their bust, they go back to her place and spend the night together. On this day of the investigation, he's taking her out this time to the bowling alley. They hold hands as they walk out of the bowling alley. From here, they go to a late night restaurant. They go back to her residence. They go into the apartment, and you can see the lights go off. She's with this gentleman. They're at an amusement center. What do you want to do from here?
I want to talk to her. I want, this is over.
All right, come with me. All right, they just left the arcade, but they're still at the park. They went over to the rides. All right. So, well, we're right around the corner. We'll get them when they come off. All right.
Yeah, they're coming down right now.
Here we go.
Come on, Wes. Kathy?
How's it going, guys? Who the f is this?
This is just my friend.
Well, where
Babe, what is all this right here?
Yeah,
oh my God.
cheaters.
What?
You did.
Yeah, I'm just a friend.
Babe, listen, we need, no.
Sleepover friends?
No, we're
What are you
just
talking
friends.
about? Shut these cameras up.
This
Babe.
is her fiance.
No.
It's over.
No,
Man, get her off me.
Just a friend.
I don't want her on me.
No, babe, listen, it's just a friend.
That's bull. It's lies.
If you're trying to get us something,
No.
please
I'm
make it clear
No.
because we're...
Make it clear.
stop.
Okay, I'll
Listen.
spell it out.
No, we are
She's
just
cheating
friends.
on him with
No,
you.
No.
Is that
not
clear
true.
enough?
That
And
is
you
not
knew about
true.
it.
Coming up, the conclusion.
I'll spell it out.
No, we are
She's
just
cheating
friends.
on him with you.
No.
Is that clear enough? And you knew about it.
And this is invasion of privacy?
Don't get indignant
And what the...
because your life start with me.
What the... She didn't...
No!
What? Here.
Oh my God! You're supposed to go away! Go away! No! Stop! Please stop! That's my friend!
Shut the cameras off, man. What the...
Kathy,
Please!
do you care about him?
Yes! We're engaged! We're supposed to get married real soon!
Why don't you start telling the truth?
This is the truth!
No, the truth, you know what the truth is. We saw
we're
you.
just
No,
friends.
Kathy, stop lying. Stop lying. If this is important to you at all, you're not going to lie. Just tell him the truth. At least do that. Because we saw him go pick you up. We saw you go to the park. When? We have it on videotape.
Well, I want to see this supposedly evidence that y'all have because we are just friends.
Okay.
Let's just go. They can't follow us. Let's get out of
Oh,
here.
I have to call my fiance. This is bull.
I'm not your fiance.
Yes, we are. We are still
Okay.
engaged.
If you don't
No.
want to be a sponsor, yeah.
Here, you want to see it?
It's good stuff.
All this stuff, babe. Listen.
It's good stuff.
Kathy,
No,
do you want to
this
see
is just
it?
evidence that they just like made up themselves.
We made this up. Okay, so we made up the cops stopping you, and making you put your clothes on. We did that?
No, this is all fake. That's not even me. That's not me.
That's not. Look, that's not you. Oh. Well, then we're clearly in the wrong here. She's got a twin. Let's go.
Get your little boyfriend over there. Give you a ride home.
Please.
No, it's over. No.
You cannot sit there and believe
It's over.
like this. Stop, please.
That's good. I'm done.
Man, just get the out of here. This guy, pansy.
Yeah, go.
Come on.
You planned y'all's date. Go, come on.
Should have watched you anyway, man. Hey, y'all call security or... Hey, you what?
No, leave us alone.
Man, screw this monkey.
After the confrontation, Wess affirms he needs to settle down before discussing the matter any further. At the end of the show, Cheaters sheds some light on what he decides to do with his new future. But next, Cheaters presents Kristin Cone, a previous client eager to discuss the positive changes in her life. Kristin explains what went through her mind the night her life took a dramatic turn.
Kristin Cone, age 27. Kristin revisits Cheaters to have a little chat about what happened on the evening of her chaotic confrontation.
I don't really know that I was thinking much of anything. I was really angry. I was hurt. I felt betrayed. I couldn't believe it. I had tried several times to ask him if he was seeing anybody, and of course I got a no. So the lies, everything just came out, and I was really, really irritated.
Hold on.
You sorry ass mother cheating on me? Who is this bitch? Did you know I'm his wife and he has 2 babies? He has a daughter that's gonna be 2 next week, and he has a 7-month-old baby. Is that who you were with whenever Braden was screaming for formula? When Braden was screaming for food, you ass. Huh?
Hey, Marshall, stop that.
Wait a second.
Don't let that
Is that
happen.
who you're with? You
Wait
stay
just
away
a
from my
minute.
husband. I'm not gonna hit you, but you stay away from him.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
You are an adulteress.
Need y'all to leave.
Come on, let's go.
Need y'all to leave. Need y'all to leave.
You are a cheating ass.
We gotta go.
After that night, the city of Richardson did decide to file charges and brought a lawsuit against me for, I believe, abuse, domestic abuse. I don't really remember what the exact charges were, but it was for hitting him that night. Ultimately, the charges were dropped, but it was just something I really didn't want to take time out of my life to deal with. It was something I regret doing, and I don't really recommend reacting that way. I do now understand seeing people I used to not understand when they would get that angry, and now I can say I do understand that.
He's got 2 babies. You're a poor bitch. That's all you are to him, and he'll do the same thing to you. He's gonna.
We have it all on tape, Brent. They have it all on tape. I mean, Abby's gonna turn 2, and then her dad is gonna be doing this.
Can't feed his baby, but he can go spend money on a bitch.
Yeah.
I believe that going through this, I was forced to grow up, being forced to be a single parent, pretty much forces you to go on a completely different path. I mean, it's one of those things, when something like this happens, you can either choose to go out and party all the time and live in your own grief, or you can stand up, grow up, and go on with your life and live your life the best way you can.
Wess Garron reports that he's very thankful that Cheaters was able to solve the case before he made the grave mistake of marrying Kathy Graham. He says that her talent of deception is quite seasoned and cannot be taken lightly. Although Wess has never caught her in a lie, he attests that there were always situations where he had suspicions but no proof. Now that there's confirmation of dishonesty, he can only speculate as to the number of times she's been unfaithful. Nonetheless, he now wants to move on with his life and already has another love interest in the works. Wess states that his new girlfriend is not only better looking than Kathy, but also has many attributes that his ex could never possess. Dignity, truth, honor, and fortitude, he said, remain at the top of my list. And my new lady possesses each and every one of those important virtues. Kathy Graham is still broken up about getting dumped by Wess. She says that their plans for marriage can still pan out if he'd only return her phone calls. Ms. Graham declares that she was just hanging out with a friend and still denies doing anything wrong. She alleges that Cheaters' producers hired a look-alike to make it appear that she was engaging in the lewd activities. Victor Weinstein affirms that he is no longer seeing Ms. Graham after she recently called off their brief affair. And with that said, Mr. Weinstein openly admits that the two were intimately involved and even helped her cook up some lies to deceive her ex-fiancé. Mr. Weinstein further comments, there were many times she would just giggle after lying to Wess on the telephone. There's just something sexy and evil about that girl. I especially loved it when she would get on all fours and blurt out, "Is this what you want, Daddy?" right before we had sex. I guess that explains why I got sucked into her twisted world of debauchery. If you suspect infidelity in your relationship and would like Cheaters' assistance, you may contact Cheaters by web at www.cheaters.com or by post to Cheaters, 4516 Lovers Lane, Suite 104, Dallas, Texas 75225. Or by toll-free telephone at 1-800
It happens every day. Ugly people running out.
Investigative services are free with cooperation with your case is one
If ain't nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken by the devil's old sin.